Now we're printing a sample address label right here. So there we go. In this video, we're going to be checking out the Brother QL-800 high-speed professional label printer. If you're interested in this label maker or you want to find out more about it, the link to it will be in the video description. Here's a look at the retail box and packaging. Print up to 93 standard address labels per minute with black text at 300 DPI. Convenient drop-in roll, so you can easily switch and swap in seconds. And you can design your own labels or choose from a variety of eye-catching pre-made designs with some included software. Here's a look at the side where we can learn more about this label printer in both English and Spanish. This is plug and play with those convenient drop-in rolls. So here's a quick look at the software program if you want to use the P-Touch Editor software for Windows and Mac to create your own labels or choose from custom labels. We also have an Android app. If you have an Android device, you can print them using the Brother iPrint and Label app. That's free. And here's some additional information on label sizes for you right here on the other side of the box. And here's a quick look at the very top. Now let's go ahead, let's open this up and look at the contents. Here are all the contents. First up, we have our product literature with some registration and safety information, cleaning sheet, label buyer's guide, quick setup guide in English and Spanish. Next, we have some of our cables, our power cable, and our USB cable right here for the label printer. Next, we have our two label sample tapes here. So the first one, 62 millimeters by 5, so 2.4 by 16.4 inches. There's a quick look at that label right there. And then next we have our standard address label at 29 millimeters by 90.3 or 1.1 by 3.5 inches. There's a quick peek at the address label there. And lastly, we have the printer itself with Brothers logo and branding, QL-800. Look at it from the front, the side. Here's the other side. There's the back side where we connect our power and our USB cable. Now let's go ahead, let's get this set up. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna load our sample label right here. It's only gonna fit one way and it's just gonna drop right in like so. And now we have to thread it through and pull it out right here. And there we go. We now have it threaded through. Let's go ahead. We're going to shut the lid. Now let's go ahead and connect the power cable and the USB cable to our computer. As soon as you plug in your label printer to your computer and power it on, this is the box you're going to be greeted with. So it does recognize the device and we can open up P-Lite 10 right here, this application if you're on PC. If you're on Mac, click this folder and follow those instructions to finish setting up. But we go ahead, we open up the app right here. Nothing installs, so it's being powered through the label printer itself, which is cool. This is what you're greeted with. It's going to auto find everything for you with your different settings depending on the label that you're using. Up at the top here, we have the ability to create a new layout, open layout, save layout, insert a text box, insert an image, insert a frame. We can open the actual P-Touch editor if you want some additional software controls and features. All of our text and options right here for you. On the other side, you may notice we have our print options here. This is where we can go ahead and print. And then obviously right here, we have the ability to type and put whatever message we want, frames, so you get the idea there. Now let's go ahead, let's open up the actual P-Touch editor. Here's the actual P-Touch editor where we have a new option. We can also connect to a database. We have our open option and our close option right there. So when I selected close, it took us right into our main screen right here where we can choose to configure our label. Again, all this is by default what we loaded. And our paper type right here, monochrome or black, red. Different orientation settings. So you get the idea. Down at the bottom too, we have this option. So we're in Express, but we could also open up Professional. So look at all the customization options here. This is going to get a little bit overwhelming if you just want some simple label printing. So I see why they have the light version, and then you can go and use the Professional or the Express. So many options on the side to insert whatever you're possibly thinking about doing. Let's go back to Express. Here we go. We're back in Express. And same thing, so right here, it looks like we have our background properties if you open that, but we could add some text. So if we want to add some text right here, we can just type, right? And we could add our label. Let's go to open another option here. Maybe we're doing an address. So let's open that up, and we have a couple different options, which is pretty cool. So you get the idea. You could choose a template here. And let's go back to new again. We want to go back, and then let's do, here's some signage. Maybe you're looking to set up something here. You have those options. So look at that. There we go. Let's go ahead now, just for fun. Let's get this printed. So make sure you have it exactly how you want it. And then you may notice up at the top, next to the save floppy icon right there, we have our print button. So let's go ahead, let's press print and see how it looks. Friendly note, you will need to press the editor light button on the machine to turn the light off, to use it in this mode, and then it's going to be printing. It's printing right here, and it automatically cut it for us. So there we go. And again, we got our two colors, right? Our black and our red. Pretty cool. Now we're printing a sample address label right here. So there we go. That works great as well too. If you want to do a single color, multiple colors with the black or the red, and different design options, this printer is going to have you covered.